What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be talking about something in NBA 2K20 My Team that a lot of people have been kind of asking me to talk about for a while, and honestly it is something that I haven't, well, something I didn't really want to make without seeing the direction 2K were going, as well as kind of taking a step back and looking at this from kind of a logical perspective. So, like, look, this video can very easily be made as a rant. And as a consumer, it depends on what type of player you are. But again, this could be made as a little bit of a rant video talking about 2K's greed. But at the same time, like, look, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but if you're taking a step back and you're looking from a company perspective, the goal of the people in 2K, the goal of the shareholders is to make money. They don't care, the shareholders especially, because you can buy shares in 2K. They don't care if the game is good. All they care about is making money. And if 2K loses money, 2K shuts down. And look, at the end of the day, for 2K as a company, the most important thing as a whole for all the higher-ups is they make money. The developers of the game, it's making a good game. But the higher-ups, guys above all the devs, look, all they want to do is make money. And there's no point even calling that greed. If you're in charge of a company, you're going to want to make money as well. So, as much as this could be a rant video and talk about how there's so many non-consumer friendly things, I'm just going to look at this as a perspective, from the perspective of, we know what's happening. We know 2K are money hungry. But I'm going to be talking a little bit about why they released Opal so early, and also what I think the trajectory for Opal is going to be the rest of the year. So first of all, there was an article written, and one of the, I think it was the president of Take-Two, was addressing his shareholders. So stocks from 2K have gone down. It doesn't take too long. Everyone knows the stocks are down. The more they're kind of overcompensating with Opals, the more people are tweeting they just need money because their share prices are down, which is a big reason for it. So pretty much people are spending less money on My Team than last year. And I'm not sure what figures they're taking it from, whether it's they're spending less money now than they were this time last year, or whether they're spending less money now than they were towards the end of last year when the game was $3 and microtransactions were very high. Because the stock prices rose massively when the game was released for $3. Because when 2K released the game for $3 last June, everyone was buying microtransactions. So they were releasing all the opals around the time of the NBA Finals, and they were also, the game was $3, so everyone had the game. Anyone who was even slightly interested in buying the game bought NBA 2K20 during the NBA Finals. It was an absolute genius marketing tactic. It made them a lot of money. It blew up all of our YouTube channels. Like, as much as we can complain about all the server issues last year, it blew up all of our channels. It made basically, for all of us, myself, YBC, Denver, Henry, it allowed, whatever, it was already my job, but that peak last summer allowed so many people to create content for a living because of how many people it brought in. So, look, from a perspective of getting players playing the game, 2K did really well last year. Broke the servers, but they hit their goal. In terms of getting people to spend money, they hit their goal. However, this year, with NBA 2K20, they have made it very rewarding for grinding. So at the start of the year, they gave out way more tokens for domination. They gave out some really great cards for domination at the start of the year. And then in terms of collector levels and stuff, these cards aren't great, but there's a lot more cards, there's a lot more people getting to high collector levels. In terms of token rewards for domination, I'm pretty sure you got almost a pink diamond board from domination alone. I've barely played a game of it, but completing all the dominations. So look, that was rewarding. For triple threat this year, you can get a free opal. So for any of the guys that grinded out 1,000 wins early, like the likes of Carlos and Denver did, you got your free card for playing the game. And then at the same time, two of the biggest things for no money spent players they brought in this year are Evo cards, which I personally think is, since the auction house in NBA 2K15, is the best new addition for this game. It is the best. And also, the second best new addition for the game, Spotlight Challenges. And I don't necessarily mean the fact that you have to play all these 17 games, because some of them got expensive. I mean the fact that all of these Spotlight rewards Whether it be Jeremy Lin, who is unbelievable. Jason Kidd's really good. Kareem, when you fully evo him up and put in the work, is really good. So we're getting these lower overall cards, and if you guys put in the work and put in the grind, you can evo them up. However, one thing that these quote-unquote design changes to the game have caused is less people spending money. And it was addressed by one of the high-ups in 2K. He said that people are spending a lot less on microtransactions due to design changes. That was exactly what they said. And the only things that were design changes in my team were pro-consumer. So, fair play to Robbie, Two Bros, as much as people like to hate. Fair play to the guys who developed the game mode of my team. Sure, should there be an extra online mode? Yes. 100%. Should there be more moments challenges? There should. I'm not saying this game is perfect. What I'm saying is that Triple Threat's better than last year. Triple Threat Online, the boards are better. Hopefully they juice the boards a little bit later on in the year. But we were complaining about that this time last year as well. Unlimited's the exact same. I wish they had another online mode other than Unlimited. It would be great if they had like Unlimited and then Supermax on the sides, or ranked play. Even my team Unlimited to go 12-0 and get the rewards, and then you've got ranked play on the side, where for a 2-week period, all your wins and losses are tracked, and depending on what place in the world you finish in ranked play, you get a reward at the end of the 2 weeks. Stuff like that would make it really, really interesting, or even ranked play for every month so people can compete for something. But look, spotlight challenges are great. Triple Threat Offline is better. Domination is more rewarding this year. So everything that they brought in that's different than last year, like some of the stuff are the same. Like Unlimited is the same. All the different things are all helping the consumer. And they're the quote, I'm guessing they're the quote design changes. And 2K believes they're making people spend less on microtransactions. And anyone who says, look, it's the park. The big money maker in 2K is my team. I'm telling you that right now. It's my team. And everyone knows it. There's a reason why they specifically address the game mode of my team and the fact that there's more people playing my team when they're talking to their shareholders. So pretty much what 2K have said was that they plan on finding new ways of basically getting people to spend their money on the game. Because that's all the stockholders want to hear. All the shareholders want to hear is that more people are going to be spending money on the game, so their shares are going to be worth more. And basically what they were told is that 2K are now looking at ways to get people to spend more money on the game, which is literally why they've released opals. And I do not, I'm telling you this right now, is that 2K have done something else as well as release Galaxy opals that I actually think is really, really good for guys who don't want to spend money on the game. So in an ideal scenario, 2K make a game where guys that want to spend no money can feel like they can compete, but are a little bit off. So for example, if currently they released Ruby card, or let's just say day one Amethyst card. So a day one Amethyst card like a Curry. So just go Amethyst team 20 NBA. So this card right here, 34 goals, no clamps. Look, this is a terrible card. With stats like these, 92, 77, this card would be terrible. But then you go kind of down and you look at Reggie Jackson, who's better than Curry at literally everything, including shooting. That's one of the kind of crazy things. So Amethyst now are so much better than Amethyst then. So what 2K have had to do is they've had to make it in a way so that they release a premium set like these where the top range players are really good and that the bottom range players are affordable, or somewhat affordable, so that these type of cards, you are looking, and the cheap budget guys can go and pick these guys up and think, oh yeah, these cards are great, these cards are really good, I can still compete. The fact that channels like mine are alive, it brings more people into the game mode. So you've got the players that are on a budget end that might make a squad like a little bit like the squad I have, except replacing Brandon Roy with, I don't know, it's just replacing Ryder and Giannis, who also is expensive, with, say, the free Simmons, and just throw in just a random point guard, Reggie Jackson and Jeremy Lin there. This is a legit budget squad. This squad right here, except for him, and I couldn't care less. I'm not going to use Van Horn, but this squad right here, I'd be confident that I can compete with everybody. So what 2K want to do is they want to release budget cards and then expensive cards that are slightly better than the budget cards. So if I come up against a team with the likes of Westbrook and stuff, and I'm playing a similarly skilled player to me, I'm probably going to lose that game by about 5 points. So 2K wants people to be in a position where they feel like they're not completely outclassed. If they're completely being destroyed, they're going to turn off the game mode. They want a position where there's only a slight difference in the card level, so that people are thinking, oh, if only I had that one upgrade, I would have beaten that last guy. And then later on, it'll be when you're in the pink diamonds and everyone's running with all opals, it's going to be a case of trying to make the opals only the slightest bit better, so that people are like, oh, if only I had 1 or 2 more opals, now I'm going to spend money on the game. So what they're doing is smart. And again, because stock prices are down is the reason why they've released opals so quick. And not only that, I'm genuinely explaining why they've released so many great budget cards as well, why they're releasing so many overall juice cards. Like, again, skill is going to be greater than anything in this game as long as you keep up to date with new cards. And also, because they're constantly releasing new cards, even if you are on a budget, eventually you're going to run out of MT. Eventually you're going to run out of MT, and you're not going to want to use the Jeff Greens of the world. You're going to want to make that slight upgrade to the Miles Bridges of the world that are maybe 15 to 20k. So then those guys might think, rather than getting people addicted to packs, you're getting the people that say, oh, maybe if I spend $20, I'll be able to buy all these couple of cheap players and build an overall better squad. And then maybe a month later, they'll pay another $20. So the fact is that 2K have made this game mode in a way that if you guys do it's basically, it's geared towards getting people to spend their money on the game, but it's also geared towards getting people to spend their money while also getting as many players as possible in the game. So that's why channels like mine have thrived, because there's always going to be ways to kind of work around spending money. But at the same time, it's why guys like Carlos have thrived with pack openings with the big name cards like Steph Curry and opals. So that's pretty much it. The reason why the opals are this early as well, not only because of stock prices, which are a big thing, is that because 2K can. The reason why 2K can release opals this early and they couldn't last year is one thing that I told you at the start of the year was going to happen. Position locks. I told you. I told you guys. I made an entire video on this, that position locks is for money. No other reason. It's for money. And while it definitely, I think, has helped the game, I'm not even going to argue that it has not, that it's been a positive for the game. I genuinely do think it's been a positive for the game. But, in reality, it's for money. So, for example, we're going to get an opal Brandon Roy that can play point guard. We are going to get probably an opal Simmons that can play point guard. And we might even get an opal Simmons or a pink diamond Simmons that's a power forward / small forward, and then another pink diamond Simmons, a point guard. We've already got point guard LeBron. But we're going to also get Galaxy Opal, small forward LeBron, and then Galaxy Opal, point guard LeBron. You better believe we're getting point guard Giannis at some stage. Or center Giannis. One or the other. We're either going to get center Giannis, that's an opal, or point guard Giannis, that's an opal. And we're also going to get power forward / small forward Giannis, that's an opal. Other cards that we're probably going to get. When you're looking at power forwards, I would not be surprised if at some stage we get point guard Shaq. I mean, the very end of the year. I think we're going to get 3-point shooting Shaq by the end of the year, and we might get point guard Shaq. So 2K can release 2 different opals of the same card. And anyone saying 2K are not going to release 2 of the exact same card in different positions, they've already done it. They've literally already done it. Luka Doncic. This card right here. It is literally the exact same card as his reward diamond, except for the fact that this one can play point guard and the reward one can't. So don't even question 2K releasing 2 of the same cards in different positions, because they're going to do it, and they already have. So basically, opals this early, because stocks are down, people are spending less money on the game. They're encouraging people to spend money on the game, and also they're not too worried about the longevity of the game, because rather than just releasing unrealistic cards around the NBA Finals when the game goes on sale, because we know end of May, start of June, the game's going to go on sale again. That's when the huge influx of players come in, and that's when they'll have almost released, I'd say, 30 to 40 opals at that stage, which we probably would have gotten towards almost the end of June, or sorry, the middle of June, whereas it'll probably be the middle of May this year. I think everything will be pushed back around a month, and unlike Unlike last year, rather than just releasing juiced cards, they're now going to release unrealistic position cards. So there's going to be budget opals. So these guys that are just starting into the game, getting the game on sale, are going to be still opening packs for their opals. And they're going to be looking for the super unrealistic cards as well. So, look, 2K, this is all about getting people to spend money on the game. And also, the fact is that I'm putting this right here. If you guys don't want to spend money on the game and enjoy my team, you can. I personally find it more fun. And if you guys want to spend money on the game, you can as well. There is no problem spending money on the game. There's no problem not spending money on the game. If you feel like you don't stand a chance without spending money on the game, trust me, stop playing. If you feel like you don't have a chance unless you spend money on it, you should probably find another game. Because no video game is ever worth spending money on microtransactions to give yourself a better chance. Or to feel like you have a better chance. But yeah, so anyway, that's the video. A little bit rambling, but just kind of stuff that I've been trying to talk about for the last while. Explain why 2K are doing what they're doing. And do I think what's happening now is a positive or a negative? Personally, I would rather see it go down the same way as last year. But at the same time, is it really that much of a negative? I don't think so. I think there are definitely much worse things that could have happened in 2K. Like, the game could have taken a completely different direction. And as someone who may be one of the most negative people in the community, I'm going to let you guys make your own decision on this, because this is something from a moral standpoint isn't great, but from a standpoint of higher ups in the company, you got to kind of look and think, realize why 2K are doing this, and at the end of the day, it comes down to money. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.